The Dukes have a date in Chapel Hill on Thursday night at 7 p.m. JMU and UNC will battle in the first round of the NCAA tournament, with winner going on to play 10th-seeded Charlotte on Sunday. James Madison making the 48-team field after winning the CAA title over the weekend. Staying with JMU, the men's basketball team finally figuring out where exactly they are early in the season. Head coach Matt Brady admitted it was hard to evaluate his team after a lopsided loss to a strong Virginia squad on Friday night. Tonight's game against Radford again looked to be a better indication of what's to come. Hold on to your hats, folks. This game was wild. Tied late first half, Harry Hall gets the loose ball, pushes it up to Ron Curry, and with seconds to go, heaves up the three. Booyah. Dukes up 38-35 at halftime. That wasn't even Curry's biggest shot. Second half, Dukes tried opening it up, but every time they scored, Radford came right back. Pardon the official's butt here, but that's Javonte Green swooping in for the dunk. He had a double-double. This went down to the final seconds, tied at 71. 8 seconds to play. Curry drives the lane, but Brandon Holcomb wasn't having it. JMU's ball with 5 ticks to go. Curry on the inbound gets it back. Onions. Curry with the three is 74-71 Dukes. After just 2 points Friday, Curry had 20 tonight. Last chance for the Highlanders with 1.5. The prayer, no. JMU holds on to win a thriller tonight behind Curry's heroic 74-71.
He was going about his business like he was going to be a force tonight, and that's kind of what he can be. I mean, he was very, used the word efficient, 6 for 9 from the field, 4 assists, only 1 turnover, and to handle the ball against full court pressure all game long, play that many minutes, only have 1 turnover. That's a big key for us.
I mean, every player wants the ball in their hands at the end of the game. You know, that's something like you, as a basketball player and as a competitor, that's something you want to do. You want to have the ball in your hands, you know, make those big plays. So, I mean, my teammates and coaches have confidence in me, so that gives me confidence in myself too.
On the gridiron, JMU jumped to number 17 in the Sports Network Top 25 poll. The Dukes coming off their dominating 55-22 victory over the then number 14 ranked Spiders. Much of the weekend's success can be credited to Taylor Reynolds. The sophomore cornerback returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns on Saturday, earning him CAA Defensive Player of the Week honors.
He was involved in 28 points. One way or the other in the ball game, and that's a pretty big day. I credit that to obviously Taylor and his technique and fundamentals, but I do credit that to our defensive coaches for working those techniques and fundamentals in practice. The things that we do in practice, you know, obviously they show up in the game when that happens. That's pretty neat to see.
To some very not-so-neat things on the football field, the Redskins trying to move forward from their 20-point loss to Tampa Bay. Coach Jay Gruden said today that RG3 needs to worry about himself. Gruden also said that the quarterback had several fundamental flaws and his performance was not close to good enough. But Griffin's not the only problem on the team.
When nobody's making any plays that are significantly changing the course of the game. You know, when I look up at the game, you're like, everything is a grind to get 5 yards, and defensively, we're not making enough plays. Everybody's got to take a long look at themselves and figure out what they can do to help this team and just continue to compete.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, 3 high school volleyball teams from the Valley are 1 win away from making the state championship game. In 3A, Turner Ashby will travel to play War Hill, looking to bounce back after its loss to Cave Spring in the regional final. While in 2A, 2 Shenandoah District teams could potentially meet in the finals. Luray travels to Gate City High School, while Riverhead puts its perfect 23-0 record on the line against Floyd County at home. A win tomorrow night puts the Gladiators in position to capture the school's first ever state volleyball title. And that's it for sports. Stay with us, and with one final check of your forecast coming up next.